Hello everyone, for day 3 of our vlog. So we're going to be going to Fundy. We just checked out of the hotel, Casino New Brunswick. So we're going to be traveling our way down to Fundy shortly after we get some food and just hang around in Moncton for a bit because the check-in is until 2 o'clock. But beautiful day out. I need my sunglasses. We're thinking maybe IHOP there or maybe just go somewhere just a little bit quicker for breakfast. But yeah, we're going to be heading out to Fundy, so stay tuned. So we didn't quite make it to IHOP, but we got some guacamole, got a big burrito here, and a burrito bowl, so yeah, that's what we got for breakfast.
And then we took the drive down to Fundy. It takes about an hour to an hour and a half to get there, and this is actually Fundy right here. It is a long drive from the entrance to the park. It took about 20 minutes to get from where we paid to the actual campsite, which is at the very end of the park. So yeah, beautiful drive though.
So here's our campsite. It's pretty nice. We got the washrooms right behind us. It's a pretty decent little spot. So got a little picnic table there. There's no fires allowed here, so a little bit of a bummer, but I'm lucky that we didn't plan for it this time. But yeah, washroom right behind me. Not a bad little spot here, and the views are really nice. So once we get all set up, we're gonna go explore around. So we have the tent all set up here now, chairs laid out. We're gonna go explore this area a little bit more because we want to see where the beaches are at, or if there's trails, what the whole vibe is. It took about like 20 minutes from when we paid to get into here to get to the actual campsite. So it's 20 kilometers straight driving. Really nice. And the view is just crazy, as you saw there previously. Up and down the hills, it was really nice.
This location right here is very important because we go down there later and it is a beautiful view. We come back to this exact spot a few times throughout our trip because the view from here was just too nice. And we took these long stairs which take over a minute of climbing to get to the very bottom. But once you get down there, you see the beautiful view of the Alma Beach at Fundy National Park. So we went our way down there because we wanted to explore. There's a lot of people on the beach and it was a beautiful day. So we wanted to get our beach time in. And oh boy, it takes a while to walk there, and the beach itself is absolutely massive. There's a few different trails that you can go to explore around the area, but we decided to just make a beeline straight for the beach because in 6 hours time, this tide will be completely up. So it runs on a scale of about 6 hours every time the tides are going to be in or out. So we made our way down to the beach there, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Lots of rocks and barnacles though, and here there was a hidden little river. So this was actually so hard to find, but we made our way down to here just to get a little bit of a private area on the beach. We hung out here because the water was just so pretty, and the boats, everything, the absolute nicest vibe that you could imagine. Very peaceful, very nice, very relaxing. We did notice that the water was starting to come in a bit and we were getting hungry, so we decided to take a trip back to the town of Alma, which was right by this beach, to see if we could find a place to get some food at. And it was starting to get really windy, so we needed to also get ourselves a hoodie or something to stay warm. However, in the pursuit of food, we decided to explore a little bit more because there was just so many sights to see, and I wanted to take a look around because I've never been to a place like this before and it was just gorgeous. But we made our way to the town of Alma, over to this little bridge where you can walk on, and it had some really nice views as well because there's a big river running there. But then we went to a place called the Muddy Rudder for food, and we were waiting there for like about 45 minutes to an hour, and they weren't getting our food, but unfortunately they had to let us go because they were having some issues and we couldn't get food there. That sucked, but it is what it is. And then we went to a store to get ourselves some hoodies, and then we got ourselves some food at a local place. No images of the food, unfortunately, because we were extremely hungry. It was at the Wharfside patio there. Really great spot. And there was a lot of other sights to see, and as we came back to the beach, it was full of water again. The tide has came in the time that we spent in the city there, and yeah, we went back to the beach just to check it out, and we couldn't even walk where we originally were. It was incredible to see the difference, but we wanted to spend a little bit of time on the beach, so we walked our way around it and avoided the water the best we could. We got to our own little section of the beach, and you could see some of the ships returning back after a day of fishing. But as we went to return back, the water raised even higher, and we couldn't even get back to the way that we came in from. So that was pretty funny. It was starting to get a little bit cooler out, so we wanted to make it back to our campsite just in case it started to rain as well, as it was getting a little bit cloudier out. But then we made it back to the stairs of death.
Going down the stairs was really easy, but coming back up them is a complete workout. I am gassed, so Luckily, I think they took that into consideration. They built a bench here before you resume the challenge. Oh, I'm so tired.
We returned to the viewpoint, but we wanted to go visit somewhere else, so we went out to the entrance of the campsite and ended up finding this nice wide open area where you could, play some sports with the kids or do any type of activities. And there is a beautiful view here and some nice seats to take it in. And we decided to just make it back as the clouds started to get darker again, and we thought that that was the sign that we should get back to the campsite.
Well, we just woke up here now, and it was very rainy through the night. Luckily we were in the tent or we would have got soaked, but there's a bunch of people running around our tent at night and they end up kicking and destroying part of the back of it. So that's kind of annoying. We're probably gonna get a new tent here soon. But yeah, we're gonna take this down, go for a walk and get food and look for a new tent. So that wraps up day 3 of our vlog. We are going to go to the beach again here now and explore around a little bit more. So stay tuned for day 4.